everybody, what's up? It's William from Rocksteady and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, what do we need for Rocksteady? We need some smooth sand, some red stained clay, some brown wool stone, cyan stained clay, green wool, light gray wool, clay, and dark oak planks. And I think we're also going to need just regular sand and another type of stained clay, but we'll just get that as we need it. We're going to start with 5 smooth sandstone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to grab our red stained clay. We're going to do 5 blocks, like so. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our brown wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to do 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then starting here, we're going to place 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Right here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right below it, we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our red stained clay, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks of smooth sandstone right below that. And then we should end up with this. Make sure you guys have this so far before we move on to the next step. For the next step, we're going to need a red stained clay, and we're going to place 3 blocks right here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 on this side. In the middle, we're going to grab our stone, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then, right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to find the middle, and we're going to put a gray wool right there. We're going to switch over to our cyan stained clay, and we're going to place 1, 2, and... what are we doing? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And on this side, just 1 block. Awesome. We're going to grab our smooth sandstone, and we're going to place 1 block here. And next to it, we're going to grab our red stained clay, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. After that, right here, we're going to put 1 smooth sandstone in there. Then we're going to go right up here, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks. Then 1 block, 1 block, 1 block. So make sure you guys have this shape so far. I'm going to take a break right here so you guys can pause it if you guys need to. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our red stained clay. We're going to place 1 block here, then here, then here, then here. Just working our way up until we stop right here. We're going to grab our cyan stained clay again, and we're going to place 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Now we're going to grab our smooth that's a mouthful. We're going to grab our smooth sandstone. And then we're going to place 1 block here, then 2, then 3. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Because what we're going to do is that we're going to delete this block right here. And we're going to replace it with our red stained clay. We're going to place 1. And then 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. We're going to grab our smooth sandstone. Now we're going to place 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 and 1. So make sure you guys have this so far. We're going to continue with our smooth sandstone. We're going to place 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Now we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and we're going to squeegee our way through, or squeeze our way through, not squeegee, we're not cleaning anything. We're going to grab our cyan stained clay, and we're just going to do this. Cover this bag, and that's going to be his neck. Now let's get to the front, so you get an idea what it's supposed to look like. Now we're going to begin with his arm. For his arm, we're going to continue with our cyan stained clay. I had to go click on it, forgot the name. And we're going to do this shape, like so. Then another block, cyan stained clay. And then 2 blocks go here, 2 below this one, and another 2 right here. So make sure you guys have this weird looking shape. And then we're going to add 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to grab our brown wool and replace 2 blocks. 1, 2. We're going to grab our cyan stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know it should just be like an upside down U. We're going to grab our gray wool and replace 2 blocks right here. So that's his fist. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. before we move on to his left arm. And his left arm is going to be holding his knife. So we're going to grab our cyan stained clay, and we're going to place... Oops, this is in the wrong spot, guys. I'm sorry. This needs to go right here. So, apologies. That was wrong. It needs to go here. So make sure you guys have this so far. Just that quick little thing. Now we're going to grab our cyan stained clay, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3... Whoops. Making a mess. We're going to place those 3 blocks there. And then 2 more this way. And then 3 more this way. Then we're going to place... cyan clay there, or cyan clay, or cyan stained clay, and then our gray wool goes right here. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're gonna place another block here, and then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna place 2 more blocks like so. So make sure you guys have this so far. Then we're gonna place 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Followed by our brown wool, which is going to go right here. Oops, that's not our brown wool. This is our brown wool. Now we're going to grab our cyan stained clay. I'm going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place our dark oak plank. Followed by 3 cyan stained clays. 1, 2, and our dirt goes there. Back to our dark oak plank. We're going to place a whole row up here. Sticking out 1 block this way. And then we're going to place 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, and now 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. We're gonna grab our light gray wool, and starting in this block right here, we're gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna grab our stone, and we're gonna place 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. So let me take a step back. That's what we have so far. Now here comes the tricky part, but I'm going to try my best to explain it so it's not tricky. So we're going to grab our cyan stained clay, and we're going to place 3 blocks in the front like so. And then 1 on either side. We're going to switch over to our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 block. Then 1 block. There's cyan stained clay, a whole row. Like so. Back to our light gray wool. We're going to place 1 block here. And then another one here. We're going to grab our clay. We're going to put 1 here. And 1 here. Next to the clay, we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 1 block here, 1 block here. And on top of that gray wool, we're going to grab our clay again and do this. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. We're going to go back to our cyan stained clay and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then another 3. 1, 2, 3. And right here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We're going to grab our light gray wool and replace 1 block here. And then fill in this gap in with some cyan stained clay. So that's what that part of his face should look like. We're going to do now the next side. Or the other side. So 3 blocks right here. Then 4 blocks. Actually another 3, sorry. And then right here is where we put our 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on top, we're going to grab our light gray wool. And back to our cyan stained clay, we're going to do this. So make sure you guys have this so far. Sorry if that part was a little tricky, but it was just kind of difficult to explain. But we'll be done in a jiffy. So now we're going to grab our stone and we're going to do this. We're going to put 1 block here. And then 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Then another row of 3. And then right here. So I know that block's going to be sticking out 1 block forward. Or all those blocks. Now we're going to grab stone and put 2 blocks here. Stone and put 2 blocks here. Taking this one out. Awesome. We need to go in our inventory for this next step. We're going to go all the way down here and we're going to grab our brown stained clay and we're going to replace our dark oak plank and we're going to go all the way up and we're going to grab our sand and we're going to replace our clay because we no longer need those 2 blocks. Now right here, we're going to grab our recently gotten brown stained clay. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and sand. And then here, we're going to place same thing. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with sand. Light gray wool, 3 blocks of light gray wool on this side, and then another 3 blocks on that eye. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you guys need to. We're going to go back to his face. We're going to grab our stone, and we're going to put 1 more block here. like that. Then our cyan stained clay is going to go here, here. Whoops, I missed it. 3 blocks here. We're going to grab our light gray wool and replace 1 block here. We're going to switch over to our cyan stained clay, and we're going to go straight up, stopping right there. Now we're going to do that on this side. So light gray wool, cyan stained clay, all the way up, stopping right there. We're going to grab our light gray wool again, and we're going to place 1 block here, 1 block here. We're going to grab our cyan stained clay, and we're going to do this shape. Moving a block inwards, and we're going to place 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. Skip a space, 1, 2, 3. Back to our light gray wool, we're going to place 1 block here, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. So let's take a step back. This is what you should have so far. All that we have left to do is his ears and the rest of his blade. Now for his ears, we're going to grab our gray wool and replace 1, 2. 2 more blocks and 2 more blocks. So in all it should be like that. We're going to grab our cyan stained clay and we're going to put 2 blocks and then 1, 2. And that's his ear. We're going to do that same shape over here. Alright, so make sure you guys have this like that. And 2 blocks here, so gray wool, gray wool, gray wool, gray wool, gray wool, gray wool. Awesome. So that looks about right. So cyan stained clay, cyan stained clay. So make sure you guys have this so far. I'm sorry that I keep saying that, but I just want to make sure we're all at the same pace. I like to take breaks throughout the video so you guys can just click pause and build what you see on your screen. Okay. So now right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place cyan, light gray wool, just so we have a place to begin our blade. We're going to switch to our stone, and we're going to connect them. So, all the way up. Then light gray wool. Stone, all the way down. Light gray wool. Stone, all the way down. And we're going to finish it off with some light gray wool starting here. Whoops. Here, all the way up. Stopping right there. And afterwards, we're done with Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please make sure to give it a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero. And if you're interested in building Michelangelo, Bebop, Shredder, Donatello, and all the way over there you can barely see him, that's Raphael. I'll put a link in the description down below to those videos. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.